my mom called. So we had to talk about what we were doing for dinner tonight. So, first things first, let's go through what my goals for the year are. I'm not even talking about 2016 anymore. That year can just go suck it and move on. So I had notes here. I really put a lot of thought into this year. Normally I put thought into it, but not as much as this year. So I wrote my goals out on a piece of paper like this. It goes inside my Happy Planner so that I can always see this. And I have it written somewhere else too. There is some personal things on here, so I'm not going to show like a close-up of it. I don't mind sharing, but there's certain things that I can't share. But I'll go through certain things with you. So the first off was Welcome 2017. And my number one goal is to work on my faith. That includes turning to God for help, healing patients, guidance through prayer, and building a stronger relationship with Him through study. I have started this a while ago, and I'm going to continue doing it in 2017, but I'm part of a daily scripture writing program. So every day I just sit down and I write the scripture that's assigned for that day, and then I meditate on that throughout the day, because once I write it, it's like engraved in my head. So that, sorry, I just want to move you guys over a little bit. I know it's the lights, but that's got to be something that I work on, and not just turn to Him through times of trouble and despair, but through good times too, and to thank Him for how wonderful He is, and that He died for us, for all of us. And I don't know anybody that would do that. So we need to, I need to give thanks for Him for that gift, and that free gift, and strengthen my relationship with Him. Number two was myself. So the tab is called Ramona. My first thing, I'm an avid reader. Last year I set a really lofty goal, and I ended up reading really long, big books, so I never met my goal. I was actually really far from it. So my goal this year, I brought it down a few notches. It's to read 30 books this year. And I read all kinds of books, from Christian murder mysteries to Christian romance novels to medical books to simple lifestyle, nourishing traditions. I read all different kinds of books. 30 of them is my goal for the year, and I do keep track of them on a piece of paper in my planner, only because I use a Kindle now, and I will just keep downloading books that I've already read, because I only download free books. I should preface that. There is a plethora of free books that you can download onto your Kindle. I think in the years that I've had my Kindle, and it's been quite a few years now, I've only paid for like 2 or 3 books. So everything else, and I have a library of like 15,000 books. I've not even paid for three books I've paid for. So 30 books. I have a goal weight in mind. I've never made like a final goal weight for myself. I have that in mind. I would like to reach within 20 pounds of that goal by the end of December of 2017. So I am looking to lose 60 pounds, give or take. like 55 or 60 pounds, so I'm looking to get into the 35 or 40 pound weight loss range for 2017. I have, my goal is to reduce stress and anxiety through happiness. I have forgotten how to be happy. I know how to laugh. I know how to make other people laugh, but I have forgotten how to be truly happy. I let things fester and use up space for far too long. So that's got to go. Self-care, getting my mammograms done, teeth cleanings, like putting my physical well-being also at the top, mental well-being, to wear makeup more regularly so that I feel good. Wear clothes that are actually fitting to my body, not just because I have them in my closet. Like, get rid of the things that I don't love and don't look good on me. I got some blood work numbers back from my doctor yesterday. They're not like overly high, but I want to reduce my cholesterol, so I'll be working on that. Of course, I want to quit smoking. That has to happen this year. Brett and I have been talking about it for a while. We've been talking, and not doing. So things have to kind of change with that. And overall, my goal is just to be steadfast and focused on being the healthiest version of myself that I can be. Do whatever I can to renew my motivation to keep up with this, and reminding myself that I am worth it. Okay, so as far as the next one was relationships. So, and that encompasses every relationship in my life. Monthly date nights with Brett, one-on-one time with Marissa, to visit my Oma more regularly, to have family dinners with my mom and dad, and be present and in the moment. No phones, family game nights, just to make family a priority. Okay, so the next one is my home. And with the anxiety, I've let a lot of things just slide and put into bags and put in a closet, and it's just a pit. So I plan on decluttering the entire house. 1 room a month, decluttering it. If I don't love it, if I haven't used it, if I forgot that I had it, it's going in the trash or to somebody else's house because it does not have room here, it's not paying rent, and it's got to go. I revamped my routines. I'm in a different stage of life now that I have been. My daughter is graduating this year. Not empty nesters, I would say, because she's not going anywhere, but just my routines have changed. So I revamped those, and I'm just kind of needing to get into the hang of things with that. I'll be doing a combination of the Fly Lady / Becky over at cleanmama.com and incorporating that into my weekly and monthly routines. We're going to have some purchases in the house this year that are fairly big. So Brett and I will have to sit down and prioritize what comes first and start saving money towards that. Finances is a heading 2 for me, but that's a little bit personal. Brett and I have to come up with that together, so that is not something that I am willing to share here. And considering work, I have my own goals for my daytime job, but work for what I'm sharing on here will be YouTube, and that is going to be to have more consistent content, not only for you guys for ideas, but for myself to hold myself accountable, and like monthly check-ins to see how I'm doing. And I'm also going to get the blog back up and started again. There's a lot of new recipes that I've made that I would like to review on the blog, and things that I sometimes talking about things is a lot different than writing your feelings down, and vice versa. So I'm going to use both platforms. I'm going to be more active on Instagram, my Facebook page, and just really nurture the relationships that and the friendships that I've made with you guys. So those are, I'm just looking. Those are my goals for 2017. That's it. And I'm really excited about it. I know there's quite a few goals, and I did give myself a couple words this year to focus on. And normally I know that it's only one word per year, but I felt like a few different words kind of fit into what I had planned for myself this year. So the first one is being strong. And if you look up the definition of strong, it is especially able, competent, or powerful in a specific field. I need to be strong in my well-being, in myself, in my home, in my family. So that is something that I need to work on, and that's something I need to keep focused on. The second word that I chose was self-love, which is the instinct by which one's actions are directed to the promotion of one's own welfare or well-being. Hello, we are all on this journey. There is not one of us on here on this weight loss journey that should not have self-love as a word. Everybody should have this word. And it's just something that we need to do for ourselves. Be kinder, love ourselves more, use kind words. The next word that I chose is bold, which is not hesitating or fearful in the face of actual or possible danger, or rebuff, courageous and daring. And this goes hand in hand with my anxiety. When I have anxiety, I feel like my world is coming to an end. And it's crippling, it's debilitating, it's paralyzing, and I need to find my inner boldness to get through that. My next one is persistent, which is persisting, especially in spite of opposition, obstacles, discouragement, etc. Again, on this Weight Watchers journey, at work, the food at work, here, my mom's house, just life in general, going out to eat, smelling different foods. I need to be persistent in bettering myself, in tracking the points, in actually tracking and doing what I have to do. That's got to be a word for me to focus on this year. And the last one is faithful. Faithful in every aspect of my life. And it is strict or thorough in the performance of duty. In everything that I do, in all of my duties, I need to be faithful, 110%. So those are my words. I know it's a little unconventional to have an entire page of words, but it's my goals. So let me get a drink. And now we're going to cut into the tools. Look what I found. Used only one day last year. So, my tracking journal from Weight Watchers. I started this on Friday. I whited out like what I had used before. So, here we go. There is 3 months in this book. 3 months will get me through to my birthday. Actually, a little bit further than my birthday. I have this all dated out 3 months in advance. This fits perfectly in my purse. This is the palm of my hand. So this is how big this book is. It's wonderful. It's going to go with me everywhere. The mini happy planner. Again, the size of my palm, very small. This is the fitness journal. Every day I will jot a little thought or something that I was struggling with in here. There's enough room for that. And I'm going to keep looking at this to get me through the new year. Again, mini happy planner, size of my palm. This is the Peonies cover. I absolutely love it. So what I did a couple years ago, I started a gratitude journal where I just write like 1 or 2 words of something that I was thankful for that day. And I figured with my love for creative lettering, this would be a great way for me to figure this out too, like to work on that a little bit more. It's kind of a stress relief. This I do before I go to bed. So it's the very last thought that I have of the day, and it's always something positive. So I'm going to bed with something positive in my head. This is what I have for last week. And I just love this. It's just something to make me happy. Okay, so Recollections Goal Planner. This is the size of an Erin Condren, so that's the palm of my hand. It's the size of the classic Happy Planner. This is the new Recollections one that you can pick up at Michael's. I got this for 60% off. It was like no money at all. So if you want a complete walkthrough of this, Brianna over at the Diva in the Divine did a complete walkthrough of this. Now I have some personal things already written in here because I have already started it. And I don't feel comfortable sharing all of that, but I will share with you this. When you open it, I have a picture that I'm going to tape to the front of it. And this was a picture that I found while I was on vacation last week, and I just could not even. This was my picture. That is what I was when I met Brett, and I never pictured myself as being that heavy. But I looked at this and I just kept staring at the picture, and I'm like, okay, seriously, I have come a long way. I still have a ways to go, but I need to stop beating up on myself and being full of caca-talk, right? So this planner is a 12-month planner. It starts in January for me and it goes through December. So in this goal planner, you have goals for the year, and then you break them out, goals for the month, goals for the week, and then it has a daily, like a weekly calendar with a weekly spread on it. It looks like this. And then you can break them out by goals for the day, what you want to accomplish each day to meet your weekly goals. That will in turn meet your monthly goals, in turn meet your yearly goals. I will be using this for all my goals to keep myself on track. I figure if I look at this every day, I can write down in the daily goals what I did in order to achieve my weekly goals. So on days that I feel like I'm just running in place, I can look back and go, hey Mo, look at what you did. You rocked Weight Watchers this day, or you had a loss this day, or hey, you did all the dishes after a big party. Like, I can look at myself and keep myself accountable. And then, of course, my Happy Planner. And this is the seasonal one. It came in a big pack, and it is just, you guys fell down. I'm so sorry. If you saw my getup, you would understand. This came in a big, like, I mean, look how stinking cute this is. It's already decorated for you. And I still do decorate. I'll show you a glimpse of my week. This past week, I don't think there's anything really bad written on there. I am changing my planning style a little bit. I am planning day by day instead of by week. And so that is my spread for between Christmas and New Year. And I love this. And this comes with me everywhere. This is like my Bible. So friends, I have now reached the end. Oh, and I still have my traditional notebook that I keep in my purse for all of my, you know, little tidbit notes that I need to do. I am actually looking to get the Recollections menu planner, which is a menu planner plus recipes. And my goal for that is to do my weekly meal plan in there. There's a spot to do that, as well as a spot to keep recipes. So Weight Watcher approved recipes I want to put in there and just have a one-stop shop for everything that I could just take with me, throw it in the car because I menu plan on my lunch hour. Throw it in the car and everything's there. The recipe's there. My weekly menu plan is there. And then I'm only going to need it out of the house 1 day a week. But my Michael's is sold out. So hopefully they'll be getting some more in. I plan on going there today and seeing again if they have it, if they had a shipment over the weekend. And if not, I'm just going to keep trying until I find it. If not, notebook paper will work just fine. So you guys, tell me in the comments below what your goals are for 2017. How did you feel about 2016? If you have any questions or comments about my goal, let me know in the comments below. I look forward to spending more time with you in the new year. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. If you're not, please give this video a thumbs up. And we will see you soon, friends. Bye.